today presentation is about the urban shades and non-motorized transportation. So today I'm going to be presenting the emphasis of the urban shade for promoting the mobility, urban mobility in particular. So in Bangkok, right now, so we are trying to achieve the better efficiency, the more efficient urban flow and urban mobility. So one of the crucial element is the non-motorized transportation, which include walking and cycling. And this is also one of the crucial point that to promote the public transportation in Bangkok as well, because government spend a lot of money building the metro infrastructures and like restructure the bus system in Bangkok. Um, and but we still have a crucial problem on promoting the public transportation, which is the non-motorized and associated to the last mile connection. So we have a lot of problem on last mile connection. So from as a result of the problem of from the last mile connection, so we found a lot of paratransit running on in Bangkok, and Bangkok people still really need to rely on them. For example, motorbike taxi. If you have been to Bangkok before, you have seen sort of the motorbike taxi everywhere. So I think this is one of the thing that we try to reduce actually. So we because they have like several key factor for that government try to reduce the motorbike taxi. For example, it's the accident rate, and also the cost of transport can be double if you use the subway in Bangkok and you use the motorbike taxi for the last mile connection. So your total cost will be double. So that's why. So this is presentation. So I want to emphasize on the urban shades that promote the non-motorized transportation. So when we talk about the urban shade, and it doesn't need to be like the green space, but actually it can be literally anything that can be the shade for the people while they moving around the city area. For example, in this picture can show you that the shade that can come from the building canopy as well. So this is the example from the Hong Kong, and they also have research on that as well. Okay, so and why we've tried to emphasize on the urban shade and the non-motorized transportation, because we are in the tropical country. So when during the survey, so most of the people say that the factor that prevent them from walking or cycling or not use or using the motorbike is the heat. It's too hot to walk or to cycle around, because like it's sunshine everywhere, so people don't want to be tiring and don't want to be exhausted from those heat. And so that's why they still have another option available, so which is even though it's more expensive, but it's easier for them and more comfortable for them to do so. So and let's talk about the heat from if we don't have enough shade in the city area. So it's not only the direct heat that come to the body, but it's also the heat that the accumulate heat that get that correct in the pavement as well. So when people experience the heat during moving in the city in the urban area, so it's not like direct sun, not only the sunshine, but also the heat that come from the ground as well. So that's why the urban shade is very crucial on promote these people to being outside, not only for walking around, but also being outside as well. Okay, so as I say, the shade doesn't need to be from the green space or the tree. So the tree canopy, of course, they can give a lot of shade as well and can reduce some temperature in the city area as well. But like with the building canopy and also like some other shade as well. So I'm gonna be showing you, for example, here. So this is the building one of the good example, and they've been developed this for over 100 years, and it's the common culture of the architecture in southern of Thailand and Malaysia and Singapore. So in the front of the building, so you can see that they spare the front of the building and open for the public. And so long ago, when people commute, sorry, not really commute, but when people like walk around the city, so they usually walk inside because the southern of Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore, we share the similar climate, which is we have a lot of rainfall and we have a lot of sunshine as well. So that's why we need some shade to protect the people from even though they walk to other place, but this kind of architecture still keep them inside. So we call it ngokaki in the Canton. Sorry, I'm not sure like the Chinese in one Chinese dialect, which using in South Thailand. And also, so if you travel around Malaysia and Singapore, so you still seeing this kind of architecture as well. So if we have this kind of shade in the city, so people is more comfortable to walk around the city, and so people tend to use less private vehicle as well. So this is another example from the Penang, Malaysia as well. Okay, so you can just walk through the city while being inside. And also, what Bangkok government trying to improve and trying to develop to encourage people for walking and cycling. So now in Bangkok, we have several we call skywalk project. So this kind of skywalk project is like elevated walkway that link to the train station or some public places particular, and also in several private property also provided a skywalk to access their property as well. So this is one of the example from the subway interchange in Bangkok. It's suburban of Bangkok. So you can see that they provided the coverway, elevated coverway, and allow people to use cycling and walking to access the subway station. So this can actually extend the walking system of Bangkok people. So in during the survey, so we found that people in Bangkok like walk up to like around 600 to 700 meters. So, but this is on ground, like the at grade level. But in the skywalk, so people answer in the completely different distance. So the average can go up to 900 meters. So it's almost like 1 kilometers. So it's like 30% increase of the walking distance. Okay, but anyway, so they still have some debate for the skywalk in Bangkok as well, because now we have a kind of agreement of the skywalk, and many people question is this good for for promoting like the to for the intervention in order to improve the urban mobility, because even though like it's have a high flow of high accessibility level, but many people still concerned that it's kind of pathway, like elevated pathway, and it will hurt the local economic. So this is one of the big issue like we're having agreement right now in Bangkok. So anyway, but in the CBD, so mostly people willing to use the skywalk as a expressway for people. It's like tollway for people, because of people who use skywalk will not stop along the way. So because they have a specific destination that they want to go, and they don't want to stop along the way, and they don't expect for the pausing buying something along the way as well. So it's kind of expressway. So it's work in that way at the moment. Okay. From let's talk about like the urban shade that elements that relate to the subway accessibility. So we call the TOD, like transit oriented development principle. So they also encourage the urban shade intervention in the city as well. So for example, if they have like more than 75% of the shade or shelter amenity, so you can have like more higher score of the station accessibility and the TOD neighborhood. Okay, and as I mentioned that in the tropical countries, we're really concerned for the heat and the shade while we doing walking or cycling around the city. But actually, it's not only in the we found the research that not all, that they said the urban shade actually is one of the crucial factors for non tropical tropical country, for example, in Europe. So we found one study in Netherlands, which is actually not tropical, but they still concerned for the urban shade, and they have a survey on the urban shade. And in this map is a map of the Amsterdam, so they have a shade index. So which is they have the shade index map, and another one like the shaded bike lane map as well. So and they found that the shade and actually promote people for biking more as well, and also the distance of biking. So this is one of the crucial point from the urban shade to the urban mobility. Okay, and you can see that the like the suburban, the most suburban of the Amsterdam can have more shade than inside and the middle of the city, like this. So, okay. And this is what I try to emphasize and I share with you, and why the urban shades is really important to promote the non-motorized transportation. So, especially in tropical countries. So I think we are more concerned on that than the European. So that's all about my presentation. Thank you.